And, of course, that news is that the NBA 2K18 cover player has been announced. The main cover player, of course, Shaquille O'Neal, previously announced as the Legend Edition and Legend Edition Gold cover player. But the main cover player this year, the active player, Kyrie Irving, Ben. Kyrie Irving.
Yeah. I suppose a small surprise in a lot of ways. Like, yeah, I mean, I was pretty confident that they might go to Karl Anthony Towns, but I suppose it makes sense to have a player that's in the finals and that, so better opportunity for marketing in that sense to promote it.
I mean, he's certainly emerged as a great number 2 player behind LeBron James, and I guess one day, once again, will be the number 1 player when LeBron either retires or starts to decline and takes that back seat, perhaps.
Or takes his talents elsewhere.
or takes his talents back to South Beach. Who knows? But at this point, who knows what will happen there? But yes, Kyrie Irving is the cover player for 2K18. Previously, the cover player for NBA Live 14, the reboot, the comeback of NBA Live. So a lot of people have noted that, and they've noted that a few players have, literally just a few players have appeared on both the Live and 2K covers before. And the first one, of course, Shaquille O'Neal, Ben, NBA Live 96 and NBA 2K6.
Yeah.
And also NBA 2K7 he was on as well, Shaq. Went back-to-back those years. And of course 2K18 for that matter, the Legend Edition. Yeah. Kevin Garnett, NBA Live 2001 and NBA 2K9.
Yep.
And this I said that Kyrie was the third, really, because you can kind of get a technical here, but Kevin Durant was going to be on the cover of NBA Elite 11, which is technically a live game, and technically was produced. There were copies made, we know that much, because people got their hands on them, but the game wasn't released commercially, officially. And of course he appeared on the cover of 2K13 with Blake Griffin and Derrick Rose, and he was the lone cover player for NBA 2K15 as well. So there's been a handful that have jumped ship, been on both. But
and players like Griffin have been on the cover of NCAA basketball, so
that's right. Yeah, he was on the EA game. Yeah.
So yeah, there's another sort of crossover. I'm trying to think anyone else.
Connections there. Yeah, if you go back to the NCAA, it might be. Yeah, I can't think of anyone else off the top of my head, but. So Kyrie is the cover player. I'm guessing we're not going to get any kind of Kyrie Irving mode. That's sort of reserved for, I guess, more established players or someone in the little bit higher in the tier of eliteness, if you will. But
the set of global games, the Flat Earth games.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry.
It's just be great to see him holding the disc. This disc as flat as the Earth. But I do think that this basically reveals that the My Player apparel that was hinted at when they did the Legend Edition pre-order bonuses, and they mentioned My Player apparel for the Standard Edition, the early tip-off edition, and didn't mention it. Obviously, that's going to be some Kyrie Irving gear, maybe some Team USA basketball gear, similar to what they had with Paul George last year. For My Player.
Maybe. Just hopefully not the brown shorts and grey pants, sweatpants.
Yeah, yes. And hopefully the jerseys match. The My Career apparel, actually, the jerseys and shorts actually match. That would be nice as well. That was weird.
Yeah, I know. Considering, the art team, is working on that stuff. Yeah, it just weird color mixes and stuff. It was kind of like, well, I mean, in a way, it has been true to like when the Warriors had the first sleeve jersey with the yellow and then the yellow jersey with the yellow shorts with the blue pinstripes. The yellow on the shorts was different to the one on the jersey. So I don't know, partially true, but compared to what like the other teams and all that stuff have, usually the color matches are pretty good in terms of that. So
and it won't be too much longer that we have to put up with those sleeve jerseys, because as the end of this finals, as the end of the season, Adidas is no more. Well, Adidas is still around. They don't have the NBA. As far as supplying the NBA apparel, that they are no longer in charge of that. So, and Nike, I believe, have said that they're not going to do the sleeve jerseys. So
that's correct. They said that's an Adidas thing. So so yay to no more sleeves.
Absolutely, we've made our feelings on that very clear. But I guess wrapping up our thoughts on Kyrie Irving, I mean, it's the cover player, so there's not much you can really say about it. It's a very solid decision. He's obviously a high-profile player. 2K is a very strong brand, so you could argue they could put anyone on the cover. They probably wouldn't put just anyone on the cover. Although I may get on the cover in my career. I'm angling for that. I'm probably not going to appear on a 2K cover ever. Just putting it out there, not being an NBA player and all. But yeah, it's fine. He's obviously, yeah, as I said, star player. The cover, they've kind of gone in a different direction with the cover art this year. I don't mind it. I'm not really that concerned about covers really, but it's always an interesting talking point. So yeah, thumbs up, I guess.
Yeah, and it's interesting, like with the Legend one, how it's just 2K, whereas the normal edition has actually NBA 2K.
Oh, good, well spotted. Yeah, because we thought that maybe that logo was going to be different, but obviously not. So yeah, I had not noticed that, but now that you pointed out, yes, they do have the old. Well, it's an updated logo for 2K18. Obviously, slightly different. Is that slightly different text, slightly different font, or?
I need to see it again, but it kind of look pretty similar.
It's similar, but I think there may be different outline effects. Anyway, but yeah, they have brought back the NBA logo and the NBA 2K18. Huh, yeah, I hadn't. That did not click. So well spotted. That's why you're the art guy and I'm the text guy. Although I didn't even notice the text was changed, so I guess I failed in that regard too. But so that's the cover player. I'm sure they'll reveal the My Player bonuses at some point. Probably gear, maybe an Uncle Drew shirt. How about that?
Ooh, that'd be pretty cool. No, it's the font is the same.
It's the same. Oh, okay. This is why you're the design guy and I'm not, because it's like, is that different? Is it the same? Who knows? It looks okay to me. I guess that's the end of the day.
So yeah, I think it's just the way it's been styled instead of having that bold black outline and stuff like that. It's a little bit thinner.
Okay, so I'm not completely crazy. So
no,
there's some difference.
No, trust me. I'll let you know if you were. Friends don't.
Oh, good. It's good to know.